What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Crypto Warriors, Assaulting Crypto, back at it again. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Henry Ford. Let's get into it. Why Ripple is funding a bridge to Ethereum's DeFi market. Ripple's development arm is bankrolling an initiative to connect XRP to ETH. A bridge between the two would open up DeFi on Ripple and more. This is coming out of Decrypt Media, or Decrypt.co, I'm sorry. XRP and ETH, two of the largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, could soon be linked and interoperable. An initiative to build a bridge between Ripple and Ethereum launched at ETH Denver last weekend. It was funded by Spring, Ripple's development arm. Warren Paul Anderson, senior product manager at Ripple, explained the reasons behind the initiative in a blog post published today. Clearly, the huge possibilities offered by Ethereum's lucrative market for decentralized finance, DeFi, are not lost on Ripple. So there you have it. Ripple, the company, is going to build a bridge between Ethereum and XRP for them to have more liquidity, for them to basically get in on that DeFi game. DeFi is the big thing, like I said in my video about Icon. DeFi is the new big thing. A lot of money being made. It's just being able to bring more people into finance. If you have crypto, you're able to leverage it, basically. You can't go get a loan from a bank, you could use DeFi. We think the XRP to ETH and ERC20 tokens bridge is important since XRP is one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies in the world, but doesn't have a compute layer to support complex smart contracts for the growing decentralized finance DeFi market on Ethereum, he said. There you have it. Being able to have that liquidity because of XRP's market, and also to, again, get the benefits of DeFi. And we can't forget, also in the beginning, way back in the day, like in 2011, 2012 or so, a young Vitalik Buterin used to work at Ripple back when XRP used to be called Ripple. All right, he was coding on it, and that's where he had the idea of coming up with the idea of Ethereum, a world computer, so to speak, because he saw what Bitcoin was doing and realized that you couldn't build dApps on Bitcoin. And although Ripple or XRP, their ledger allowed for some form of smart contracts, is not as in depth as Ethereum. That's why he left and started Ethereum. Quick Google search and you'll see that I'm not bullshitting. Interoperability can be a solution to tribalism. Ripple is referred to by Investopedia as a permissioned blockchain, a tag which its large community hotly disputes. One of my last videos, I proved that Ripple or XRP is also decentralized because of the amount of nodes that they have out in the world. I'll of course link the video in the top corner up here or something. All right, bridging XRP with ETH is not the extent of Ripple's ambition. Since it launched in May 2018, Spring has pumped $500 million in XRP into the industry at large in an effort to boost adoption with interoperability. So Spring is doing big things. That's their development arm for XRP or Ripple, and they fund it with XRP, and why not? To get more use for their token. Moving forward, we'll see that a lot of these cryptos that don't have a use case, they won't have much liquidity because they won't exactly go to zero because somebody will be trading them, but they won't have much liquidity, and a lot of people won't be trading it because they don't have an actual use case. During this bull run, this next upcoming bull run, people aren't just going to be throwing their money at garbage projects like they did in 2018 and scam projects as much, because a lot of us got burned. A lot of us, and we pretty much learned a lesson, and we know that we have to do that deep dive and DYOR, and do your own research into all these projects and into what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish to see if it aligns with your morals or if it aligns with your investment thesis. All right. Next, this is coming out of a Coin Speaker. Now we're starting to see a lot of news from traditional crypto sites talk more and more about the stock market. And this is coming out, like I said, Coin Speaker. Virgin Galactic Space, that's the name, that's their ticker symbol. Stock rises in 310% rally to outperform Tesla. It's just big news that Virgin Galactic, that went public last fall, they have been pumping over the past couple of days or weeks or so and making all-time new highs. And we saw the same thing with Tesla. They're making all-time new highs. Tesla is being traded at what is it, $900? I'm not going to get too much into this, but it goes to show that these companies, these growth companies that are making big gains like crypto, have crypto publications writing more and more about them. The Teslas, and now we have Space, or Virgin Galactic. They're because they're pumping like a cryptocurrency would, 310% in 3 months. That's a lot for the traditional stock market. But we got to remember why these stocks are pumping. Why Apple is a $1 trillion company. Why Microsoft is a $1 trillion company and Amazon is a $1 trillion company. It's not because that they have come up with something so revolutionary that they cornered the market, with a new iPhone or a new product from Microsoft, or a better way to ship products from Amazon. It's because the Fed is printing more money. We can see right now in China with the coronavirus, with a lot of people staying at home, not working, that the government is printing more money, that the central bank of China is printing more money and pumping it into the markets. The same thing is happening here. The people closest to the printer, they know that the value of that dollar, once they get it, isn't going to stay a dollar. So they have to get real assets. To get real assets, they pump it into equities, into real estate, and this is why the prices of these assets are going up higher and higher. It's not because, like I said, they're producing anything that's so revolutionary. It's because the people closest to the printer are pumping up these markets. Although I have about 10% of my wealth in equities, in stocks, because we don't know when this bull run is going to end. It's been going on since 2009, so we have no idea when it's going to end. So you might as well, in my opinion, again, not financial advice, but in my opinion, if we don't know when it's going to end, you might as well, play the game, be a part of the market. For all we know, this bull market could go up another 10 years and keep running, because the Fed keeps doing their quantitative easing and printing more money and pumping this market up. Giving people a false sense of security for another 10 years. We have no idea. Okay? So you might as well have some exposure to it. Just like, the people in the traditional market are now saying to their people that, invest money with them, you might as well have some exposure to Bitcoin, even if it's 1 basis point, or, or 1% to 5% of your net worth in Bitcoin. Whereas for me, I think that you might as well have, if you're all in on crypto, you might as well have some money in the traditional stock market. This way you could have that growth as well. You could make those gains, and then once you feel like it's reach a certain height, pull money out and put it back into Bitcoin. What the hell? But again, that's not financial advice. That's just my idea. Because we have no idea, like I said, on when this party is going to be over. But let's have a quick look here. I like to show this example of what money is, because here we are. These aren't buildings. This is money in the trillions of dollars. These aren't buildings. As you can see, $28 trillion in base money is taller than the daggone Almost the Empire State Building, but the Statue of Liberty. It's crazy. You know, the world's biggest companies. And again, this is from the beginning of 2017. This graph was made in the beginning of 2017. So we have Apple at $550 billion. Right now, Apple is well over $1 trillion. Again, Google, Microsoft, which again is over $1 trillion, and Amazon isn't here right now, but it goes to show, look, Amazon isn't even on this graph. How much money is being pumped into the markets is all I'm saying, right? It's all false. Here we are. This is $100 million. A pallet right here, the almost at the height of an average human being, right? And this is right here on the floor is $1 million in cash, and this is 10,000 right here. This tall building, or this building, is $1 trillion. It's crazy. It's about 48 stories high, or 46 stories high. Crazy. Bitcoin at the time was only $14 billion. This was the beginning of January in 2017. Only 3 years ago. Bitcoin's market cap was $14 billion. It was not taken into the whole crypto market cap. All right, it's just taking Bitcoin as a whole, or Bitcoin, I should say, only, and it's $14 billion. And right now, Bitcoin's market cap is almost $200 billion. Okay, so it 10x'd in just 3 years. But like I said, people don't keep their money once they get it. They invest it in real assets, and they're investing it in things like crypto, in the stock market, and this is why these things are pumping. All right. So here we are again. If this is just the beginning, and this is why I believe in crypto so much. If this is gold, all of this represents gold. Crypto or Bitcoin is just this pole right here. All right. If this is a street sign, crypto or Bitcoin is not even that. It's probably like if there was a car represented down here, it would be the size of a car, you know? So we have all this room to grow, and this is why I believe in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because we have all this to absorb. All of this is eventually going to flow into cryptocurrencies. We're going to have a tokenization of stocks. We're going to have this tokenization of different companies. And all of this is going to flow right into that. Again, my opinion, not financial advice, but this is why I believe in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency so much. We are still super early, and we might as well ride this bull market in the stock markets or equities for as long as we can, because nobody can call the exact top. All right, but you might as well ride it and pump grow your assets column a little bit more until that bubble bursts. All right. Thanks for watching. It's your boy, Sergeant Crypto. Smash the likes, hit that subscribe button, share this video. Let's discuss about stocks pumping and about traditional crypto sites talking about stocks, because it's performing like crypto. And what do you think about XRP and Ripple being in XRP and Ripple, XRP and Ethereum being interoperable? You know, XRP is going to be leveraging Ethereum's DeFi platforms. Let's discuss it. Thanks again. You know, smashing that like is like giving a virtual high five. So thank you, and I'm out. Peace.